I think first of all, when it's the season of gratitude and you have the holiday around, we had a great time for Thanksgiving with our guys and enjoyed it with our families. But you don't want to have that hangover from the Thanksgiving meal. And I thought our guys sort of answered the bell on that. We hang our hat on defense. I thought we really, really guarded them. We challenged them at halftime, and I think it was 36% in the first half. Second half, it was at 30. So our guys answered that bell, and it's it's hard to have teams not make a three in a game, but to do it twice is something that really, really, you don't see in today's game. So it's a little bit of luck, it's a little bit of schemes, and in the effort that the guys put in is vital. But as long as we defend, we rebound, and we take care of the basketball, we feel like we'll be in just about every game that we play. And congratulations to our guys. Our staff had the guys ready to go. Game playing was great. They came out and executed.
Yeah, you talk about it, back and forth game in the first half, kind of, and then second half come out. Defense is a huge reason why, but to be able to put a team away, I don't think it's something that we've fully seen yet this year. But to step on the gas and just not let up, how good was it to see that from your guys?
Yeah, it was great to see. I mean, you got guys like Andre who made some shots there late, but more importantly, how he defended in this. They had a guy averaging 18 points a game that's really, really talented and scoring different ways. And I think Dre did a great job on him. Mio did a great job on him when he was on him. Denzel did a great job. It was a team collective job on him. I thought Nas and Henry, when they came in off that group in the bench, they continued to raise the level and the intensity of the game when they got in. And we had some guys make some shots. That always helps, but it doesn't matter if we're trying to outscore people. Like, as long as we stop them, we've been shown to do that. We should be able to get some easy baskets in transition.
Yeah, you talk about it. That was Mr. Dean, 18 points a game coming in, one of the top freshmen so far in the country, one of the top players in the country. Just the scout leading up to that. Both of the guys talked about him. Just how proud of you or them. That was his worst game of the season.
Yeah.
At the hands of the coach.
Yeah, I think, it starts with the game plan. Our coaches get them ready. Our guys go out and execute it. And I think it's hard to, to worry about defense sometimes in this world of everybody wants to score, and I think that's what we really challenge them on is like, look, man, you guys say we want to be a defensive program. We as a staff want to be a defensive program. We have to be able to show that and separate with our defense, not our offensive side of the ball. And because we'll make shots and miss shots. We've proven that. But if we can continue to play defense like we do, we'll be in basketball games.
Yeah, and then you had 10 guys that played at least 10 minutes, and a lot of guys, nobody scored more than 13 points, but you had a bunch of guys around 13, 12, 9. Just what did you see in terms of depth today in a game that, especially in the first half, was very competitive?
Yes, we're not playing tennis or golf, right? We need everybody to be able to come in and play their role. And I think when guys had opportunities to get in, they gave us something, and we tell them, every single day, what you did today, it doesn't matter on Wednesday. you got to show it up on that day. The rent is always due, so to speak. So I think our guys answered the bell on that. And, congratulations to them. It is a long season, and we always talk about the process of things, but it's also good when you can see some progress, right? And trying to lose yourself in the process at times, we don't come back and give them sometimes good enough pats on the back when they do things well. And today was a good job. We defended them. We took care of the ball okay, I think, late. Early on, we turned it over. We had some silly ones, but we took care of the ball. We guarded them. We rebounded. When we do those things, we'll give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Yeah, you go last week to that event at Alabama and play 2 games in back-to-back days, conference tournament setting. Just kind of what you learn from your team in that regard, and then just how good was it to get a little bit of time off for Thanksgiving and be back at home and take care of business?
Yeah, I think, in that time, it was time for us to, be able to self-reflect after the games, right? As a staff, what are the things that the guys are retaining? What are we doing well? What are some things that we need to be able to help them out on? And we, I challenged the staff, and the staff did a great job of responding in that. Our practices leading up, we had 2 days where we just worked on us, some things in some areas we thought we should be a little bit better in and have a better understanding. And the guys responded to that. When you're playing in a tournament back-to-back setting, it's not a lot of scouting going in that night before. You do it all on the front end, and your principles have to show up, and when adversity hits, you have to be able to respond to that adversity. I thought in game 1 we did that. game 2, we didn't handle that the right way, and I can take the blame for that. We'll have our guys ready the next time we're in that setting.
Yeah, and then especially at home, you got Upstate coming to town. Just one of these great local mid-major teams in the region. Them, Wofford, Winthrop. How important is it, especially as you trying to establish Coastal as one of the teams in South Carolina, to take care of business in games like this?
We mentioned that. We know that, it's a football state, and it's South Carolina and Clemson, and it's Michigan that playing against Ohio. We know all the things that are going on in college football, but this was an important game for us, right? Like you said, to be able to sort of establish ourselves, 2 new coaches that are, and now in the state, to be able to have our brand of basketball, and I think our guys responded today.
Yeah, and then finally, just in a game like this, you get to at the end of the game, put your walk-ons in. Charles and Connor hit big shots down the end when everybody knew the ball was going to them. Just kind of, how cool was it to see those guys get a little bit of shine and the rest of the bench go crazy?
Like I opened up, we talked about it's the time of gratitude. The work that our walk-ons put in, the managers put in, the support staff, that it doesn't go unnoticed by me, right? And for them to be able to come out and do something that they love and then be successful at, it's like a proud big brother, big dad, a dad feeling for me to be able to see them celebrate, see their family celebrate. But they earned those shots. Don't get me wrong, man. They're in the gym early. They're staying late. They're rebounding. They're defending. They're doing all the things nobody wants to do at times. And so it's good that they can get a reward on the back end of that. And for them to get in the game and then to see how our bench react for them, I think is the greatest show of gratitude to the work that they put in for our team.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you.